Welcome again to another episode of Dead by Daylight. We're playing a killer round as Freddy, a killer we like to play but haven't played with too much. As you see, he's only level 34. We're trying to level him up. His perks are not what we want them to be. We have Corrupt Intervention. That's tier 1 only, unfortunately. 3 generators that'll be the furthest away will be blocked for a period of time to start the match. Make your choice, which will expose anyone who rescues a survivor from a hook if I'm at least 32 meters away from them. That's if I actually hook somebody. Nurse's Calling, only tier 1 as well. That will show me when survivors are being healed within a 20 meters range, only tier 1 as well. And Hex Ruin, that's only tier 2, will regress generators once I knock people off of them, as long as that Hex is up. Prototype Claws will replace the Dream Snares with Dream Pallets. As you can see, a lot of those perks not particularly good and not leveled up to where I want them to be. The perks I really would like on Freddy, the ones that would really come in handy, Discordance to allow me to be able to see when more than one survivor is on a generator so I can immediately transport to that, and Barbecue and Chili, which when I hook somebody can show me people far away across the map and again give me the opportunity to transport to those generators. Unfortunately, neither one of those perks have popped up yet in Freddy's Blood Web. They are teachable for him, but they just have not shown up yet. But then again, he's still only, what was it, in the early 30s for his level. Been trying to put a little bit more blood points in some of these other killers to try to get some better perks on them as I try to expand the repertoire of killers that I actually play and learn. Freddy can be a lot of fun, and I have a feeling he's going to be even more fun once I can get some of the perks I'd like to use on him. But for the moment, we have to just deal with what we have. And we're at the Groaning Storehouse, MacMillan Estate. And we will we'll immediately see where that Hex Totem is. I didn't see how exposed it was. I'm not feeling too confident that that's going to last very long in this game. They're going to know pretty quickly that I have Ruin up. And once they do, if it's a well-organized group of survivors, then I'm going to have well, I'm going to have problems protecting it. We're not seeing any signs of activity yet. I'm disturbing a lot of crows, but that's been the extent of my activity so far. We've pretty much made a circle around the map. Corrupt Intervention is designed to push people to me into the middle of the map, but apparently that has not happened yet. Does that mean they were all hanging out by generators they couldn't work on? Not sure. Like I said, this would be a great time to have the perk Discordance so I could see if more than one person's on a generator, which is honestly what I would suspect. Alright, somebody was here. Alright, hiding there. Not going to do you any good when the scratch marks lead me to you, but then again, what also isn't going to do any good is if I can't keep track of you. Here somewhere, we heard them. And there's a generator already popped, and we have one hit on a survivor. That's terrible. We're going to go across the map here just because we need to figure out what's going on. So one generator popped already. Makes me wonder if we're... I was going to say if we were dealing with a group at all. Well, we'll cross the map to that side. Back to where we started. All right, we've actually found some people. That's good. And we actually downed somebody. That's even better. Well, we got off to a very slow start in this match. Taking them a little longer to get to a hook than we would have liked, but we will take it. No one working on that back generator. Not sure exactly where our friends are at here. Oh. Well, that is not, we just absolutely potatoed that. We were trying to hide where we were going with our dream projection, and instead of doing that, we just went completely away from where the survivor, we were going to try to channel to the generator where we hooked that survivor, and instead we moved completely away from it. That's an awful move on our part. All right, we're just gonna grab you. Just grab you out of that window and go ahead and hang you there. Oh, Ruin is still up, so that's a good thing. The person I hit was now healed. This is where we had found them originally. That generator's completely regressed. Where did they end up going? This was the generator I had meant to go to. Alright, they're working on the one in the killer shack. So they were. We assume they're going to rescue that person. Assume. When they do, we're going to transport to that generator. Again, we're assuming they're going to rescue that person. They don't seem to be in a very huge hurry to do so at the moment. Not exactly sure where my survivors are at. I have these generators all kind of in a row. There we go. Now we're going to head to that generator. See if we can find out where they went to. I'll see you back here in the... hiding in the corner. Alright. And that's the power of Freddy being able to shoot from one generator to the next, and he can just get across the map so quickly. That's how we were able to get back here. Now we know they took a long time to get to her, unfortunately, so she is going to be gone. Makes me wonder what happened to the person who rescued her. I assume they're still in that general vicinity. Oh. Where are you running to? I hear you. Oh, I heard somebody running, and I could not tell what direction they were running from or to, and I didn't see scratch marks, unfortunately. I have no idea where that person was, and I just could not get sight of them there. They've really got to find that ruin totem. If they don't, then they're playing a game of catch up, because unless they're working on a generator together, if I can keep, well, hello, there you are. I was gonna say, unless I can catch up with them, they'll be able to get on a generator and work it together, and even with me patrolling, they'll be able to pound generators out. Oh, this person is looping me, but it's not really going to do any good if you're running and you're leaving scratch marks. Where'd you go in here? You're here somewhere. Well, setting that dream pallet gave them enough time to lose me in that chase. I hear you trying to break that totem. Yep, that's not real. Question is, now you don't know if that other pallet is either. Yeah, is that other pallet real? You don't know, do you? All right, you're gonna drop that one. And that, I believe, may have been my ruin totem. Yep. Ruin totem is gone. So that's gonna definitely help their ability to work on generators and get them done faster. Ah. Oh, we knew that was a dream pallet and it still didn't matter. Oh, that's a little frustrating. Oh, they're breaking my dream pallets. Wow, that's finally we get to them. Now that took a lot longer than I wanted to, but they were at least nice enough to go to a hook for me, so, you know, there is that. That's the person we hooked before. That's the person we had hooked before, so, well. Question is, are we going to be able to find them over here? We do have nurses calling, but it's such a weak. Oh, well, there they go. Oh, that's not them. That's whoever pulled them off the hook. Alright, the lunge attack got him. Says, can we catch up with him in time? Is he gonna... He's headed for a dream pallet. Well, no he's not. Oh, it doesn't really matter. We're gonna get him. Alright. Basement is in the basement's in the killer shack. Let's go ahead and drop him in there. Enough time to get him on the back? We do. Alright. We have one person injured. We have one person down on the hook in the basement. That means only one person could be working on generators at the moment. Now, if somebody goes to rescue him in the basement, we have our dream projection to be able to get back to him very quickly. And I'm not hearing any activity. I'm hearing it in here. All right, well, that was good. Can we chase this Meg down? If we could get her up on a hook, that would be very helpful. Yep, that's not real, Meg. Alright, they got somebody off the hook, but that's okay. This Meg is going to go up on the hook. Make your choice is triggered, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get a chance to use it. And that Meg is dead. Yeah, I'm sensing make your choice. Unfortunately, is going to run out before we can get any use out of it. All right, we're going to head back into the building. They still have 3 generators to go, and there's only 2 of them. Only 2 of them. Not that they can't get that done. It's certainly possible, but with my ability to get back and forth from one generator to the other, it's going to be a little bit tougher. All right, somebody is here. Where'd you go to? Locker, maybe? Yeah, you went down to the basement, didn't you? Clever, clever folks. Clever folks, down into the basement. Clever folks. Question will be, I set that green pallet, and that took longer to do than it should have, and I would have wanted to. I have a lot of dream pallets set up in this area, so there's not really a lot of safe pallets for them. Alright, we're going to head back inside to the killer shack. We know that's one they're working on. Give it a little kick, which is something we did not do the last time we were here. Question is, again, where are they working at? They're obviously working in the killer shack. We know that. They hid in the basement once, went down and found them. Will they do it again? They're completely have healed up the guy I hit. That generator is still regressing. I said you wouldn't have gone down here again, would you? Nope, you would not have. At this point, I'm not really sure where my survivors are at. Again, there's only 2 of them, so they're going to have to be very careful with how they approach things. They're not missing any skill checks. They're not doing anything that's going to reveal themselves to me. Crouched and hiding somewhere, since in a locker maybe. Thinking they might have been again hiding in a locker, possibly. They're being very, very stealthy. They're not doing anything. I mean, honestly, at this point, what I may end up need to have happen is I'm going to have to almost let them get a generator that's close to being repaired, and then catch them working on a generator to try to push it out before I can get there. Oh, there's somebody. Oh, found you. Oh, yep, that pallet, not real, Nance. I said the dream pallets are such a nice weapon because you can put them down in front of a survivor and they may not know that's a dream pallet. And that just gives you a great opportunity to get him caught like that. So the question is, where's the other guy? My guess is he's not far away from here. There he is. Yep. I assumed he was close. He's going to go for the save. We're going to knock him down, and we're actually at this point going to go and try to get him down as well. We know where he is. We know he's sneaky. And we know he's also now dead. And go ahead and hang him right here. Go back and see where we left our Nancy at. There you are. That nice little glow helping me find you. Get you on a hook over here, and that should wrap this game up in a nice, neat little bow. That is not a terrible performance on our part. Wasn't the best. I mean, we certainly have done, could have done better in some aspects. We had some sloppy gameplay and a little bit of stuff, but overall, not a terrible game. And we get the 4K. We will happily accept the 4K with Freddy. And again, our ability to basically transport around the map helps us a little bit. Ruin definitely slowed the game down. They took a while to find it. And yeah, we double pipped in that game. It was a pretty solid performance on our part, and they just couldn't get things done. And that's interesting. One of them was carrying a skeleton key to open a hatch. So if they'd gotten more generators done to make that hatch spawn, then we could have been looking at some major problems. But we jumped on them pretty early. We found people and got some people hooked pretty early. Yeah, they had a very wide variety of solid add-ons. Really good toolbox right there. A med kit with the insta-heal right there. The skeleton key, another really good med kit right here. This was definitely I'm not sure if they were working as a team. When you see that many add-ons and then those many different things, and especially when you see a skeleton key brought into a game, you would assume that someone bringing a skeleton key is going to have some teammates playing with them. We did have somebody who also had deliverance, and they didn't get a chance to use that. Your normal perks that you would assume you would see on people that are playing teams. We see sprint burst, adrenaline, spine chill. Lots of people with spine chill in this game. Everybody running sprint burst except for this player right here, it looks like. So all in all, not a bad performance by us as Freddy. We'll go ahead and definitely take it, and we're going to continue to play as Freddy some more and hopefully get some of those other perks as we spend some of those blood points to do so. Until next time, though, thank you for watching. We ask that you please like and subscribe and keep checking back with us as we upload Dead by Daylight videos on a daily basis. Until the next time, thanks again, and we'll see you in our next Dead by Daylight.